Designing a building or even part of a building can be a challenge, and producing construction drawings that can be used to fabricate that building in the real world can be even harder. Conveying your design intent completely through geometry requires a bit of planning and organization, and requires the ability to comfortably use and interact with the design software. AutoCAD has been an industry standard software for decades, and running AutoCAD natively on your Apple computer leverages the power of AutoCAD with the reliability and familiarity of macOS. AutoCAD for Mac allows us to focus on our design and documenting that design through robust tools and proven workflows. In this course, we'll walk through workflows to take your drawings from basic plans and elevations to final sheets full of details, dimensions, and other information needed to bring your designs to life. My name is Jim Lapierre, and for 20 years I've used these techniques to design and document everything from fast food restaurants to million-dollar homes and everything in between. Join me in this LinkedIn Learning course on creating construction drawings using AutoCAD for Mac. Before viewing this course, you should have some basic understanding of AutoCAD for Mac. You should understand the basic terminologies, the basic commands including line, copy, move, the basic dimensioning and annotating commands, as well as moving back and forth between paper space, model space, and so on. I highly recommend that you watch the Essentials Training for AutoCAD for Mac course available here on LinkedIn Learning, or at least again have a basic understanding of most of the commands and general practices that we would use in AutoCAD for Mac. If you're coming from the Windows version, aside from the interface being rather different, for the most part, the tools and commands and workflows that we're going to use apply for the Windows version as well. If you have access to the exercise files, I highly recommend you download them and add them to your desktop for easy access. If you don't have access to the exercise files, following along with your own files or simply viewing will be just as helpful. I want to talk for a moment about some of the different versions of AutoCAD you may have run into. There are, of course, AutoCAD for Windows and AutoCAD for Mac. For the most part, the interface is the big difference between AutoCAD for Mac and AutoCAD for Windows. The colors are a little bit different, but very close. The layout is a little bit different. Instead of the ribbon across the top as the Windows version has, we have the tool sets across the left side of the screen, and some of the interactions are slightly different. But for the most part, the capabilities as far as this course are concerned are the same. There are features that are different between the two versions, but as far as everything that we're going to go through in this particular course, there really aren't that many differences, aside from the interface. Another version of AutoCAD you might have heard of is AutoCAD LT. This doesn't stand for light, but it is a different version of AutoCAD. It is slightly pared down in that it cannot support any 3D options or any 3D capabilities, and it also does not have any extensibility, meaning it does not support Lisp or Visual Lisp. This is true of the Windows version and the Mac version. Otherwise, as far as file types, AutoCAD for Mac and AutoCAD for Windows use the same DWG file type. There are no compatibility issues going from one version to the other. AutoCAD for Mac can open, save, and view any DWG, DWT, or DXF file that was created in a comparable version of AutoCAD for Windows. The one caveat is a DWF file. These are commonly created by AutoCAD for Windows, but AutoCAD for Mac does not support viewing or creating DWF files. Otherwise, within the parameters of this course, you should have no issues using the Windows or the Mac version,